what's up? Chat, what's up? I am so happy. I thought I cannot watch anything today. I was like, teams are traveling to Shanghai. Teams are traveling to Shanghai. Surely we cannot watch any games. As it turns out, oh, that sneezed. As it turns out, G2 was already traveling at like 12 a.m. They were already traveling to Shanghai. And obviously, China is a little OP when it comes to trains. They're already in Shanghai, already in their hotel, already have everything set up. And G2, every single G2 member is playing right now, is what I want to say. And I need some drinks because I'm dying. That's what's happening. How are you guys doing? How do you like this draw? Personally, I think this is a fine draw. I want to talk about CFO. They're gonna probably maybe get to semis. Let's not think about it. After that, I think it's a fine draw overall. So yeah, what do you guys think about the matches today? Man, Faker is awake. Faker is awake. I swear. I'm so sure T1 is gonna win Worlds again. T1 just gonna win Worlds again. I've seen the light. Today was like a vintage Faker play, I swear. He hasn't died a single time. 0 deaths. This is a little insane. On the G to TS CFO side, everyone happy to get each other, kinda. Yeah, that's the funny one. I mean, wait a second. Okay, G2 just kind of popping off. I forgot to turn on the names. So I might have just pulled out my microphone because my microphone is there. I still haven't changed the cables and it's a little scuffed. There. You guys here? Okay, it's still good. Fika really got his. I mean, chat. Anytime I've seen Doran had like 3 ints. He had like 3 big ints today, and I was like, oh. It's just like I'm watching Super Server. I was like, feels home, you know. I was like, it feels home, just like I'm talking it over, just like I am on my computer. But I don't know if this is my freaking. Doran had some interesting moments today, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, I feel like this is a good match from T1. I mean, especially Faker, he got like a 9.9 on Hoop or something like that. He got a 9.9. I mean, he deserves it. He actually was just like really insane. He played super well. Oh yeah, Carrier was really sus. The Alistar died so many times. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of forgetting because obviously like everyone is making fun of poor Doran, but like, yeah, no, you're right. Carrier on the Alistar had some moments, and I was like, what on earth is this guy doing? Yeah, 110%, I agree. Because everyone from G2 is playing right now. It took me a while. It is. I swear. I've seen like 5 players. I've seen like 5 players with Faker's name, but none of them are Faker. Because every single player now wanna have Faker's name. Like, no, not like Faker, but like, you know, his solo queue name. Every single player has now Faker's name. And it's so annoying because this is like the 3rd time now I'm seeing someone with Faker's name. And I'm like, is BB playing against Faker? But then I'm like, oh wait, no, this is just someone with the same name. I kind of miss the days when you could just have like one single name. I know it was like, I know there were like, the reason Riot removed it is because they didn't want account names to be like sold or whatever. There's like a market for just like rare account names and all that. But not gonna lie, I kind of miss those days. I just kind of miss those days when we could have like one name to remember, and that's all. I kind of miss those days. That's what I'm saying. This hashtag thing is not the best. Oh, by the way, this is the real Baifeng though. I can tell you that much. This is the real Baifeng. What is Hans playing as well? Hans playing Yunara, some Yunara. Hans is playing, has played yesterday a lot of Varus as well. Seeing Gumayushi's Varus today, Gumayushi's Varus was pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie. His Varus was, he even like sniped out others and all that. Yeah, Guma and Faker had a pretty good series, especially Faker. Like Faker was just insane today. Like you were just insane, like actually insane. Dora had a lot of ins. Carry had a lot of ins. I don't know how they're gonna be faring up against AL. AL is like a team who is pretty safe, I'd say. So if but like Tifa might be finding those engages with Faker, so even if Doran is like feeding here and there to Flandre, even if Doran finds some funny angles, still I'm not sure that AL could capitalize on that too much. And T1's team fighting is really good. Like T1's team fighting is really good. So I don't know, man. I haven't even. I don't know what to do with my PKMs. Now you have to like choose every single round now in PKMs. Is that correct? Do I know this correctly or not? Because like it used to be back in the days that you only had to choose like one round of PKMs. Back in the days, it was like you only had to choose one round of PKMs, and then it was like every single round logged in, you know? Is this now just like make your... Yeah, it's like you have to make 7 picks and they're locking in 2 days. That is so bad. Why are they doing it like this? I kind of wish the old days. I don't even know. I mean, I'm not doing too well. I'm like top 30 or something, but like I'm far away from any type of skin rewards. I'm top 39 global rank. So, do I go for like a crazy knockout so that if that comes through, then I'm looking fine. I don't care how many points I end up with in the end, so... One thing is sure, T1 is gonna win. I just feel like, man. I feel like T1 is gonna win. I don't... But like a lot of people are gonna be saying that, so that's not really going up against the popular belief. What if G2 beats T1? No one would absolutely not think... Okay, never mind. I mean, G2 has a lot of fans as well. EU fans might just be like G2 CFO... Actually, G2... I might do some G2 CFO finals. Chat, please, do not screenshot this. Do not screenshot this because this is a joke. This is a joke. Do not screenshot this. When I did my, which was randomized by the way, when I did my cursed throw thingy, which was randomized, so many people thought I was serious with that one, and I got so much flame. This is a joke. What if this is gonna be the actual result? If I were to guess that and it comes true, I would look like the absolute best prophet in the world. I wanna go for a draw that no one else would. Cause like people are like G2 might feel like if someone is like having a massive amount of EU copium Haftin. Someone has an incredible amount of EU copium Haftin, they would be like G2 wins. Obviously a ton of people gotta be saying T1 wins. But not many people would be like G2 gets to finals and CFO wins. If G2 had 4 more caps in the rows maybe. I mean, I feel like G2. I mean, it has been a while since we've seen them. But like, G2 was like against Fly. Caps was playing fine, but I think like BB was also. Was he doing fine? I don't even remember. It was such a long time ago, man. I completely forgot. What did they even play? Wait, was that the game when game one people carried, but then Caps finds the Mundo one. Oh, I remember now, the Mundo one. Caps finds them all. Caps finds them. Caps find. I mean, game three, the Mundo game should have been flies, but I have to give some props to the Capstan Scuman. Like that ultimate was really nice. No, I'm Scuman flashing with the Mundo and using that with the shockwave was pretty nice. I have to give props to them. Like that was a really nice play. Okay, surely after I'm glazing Caps, okay, he just dies. If I'm honest, I think PP and Hans have been best at his roles from G2. Caps in the final play, but still. Oh yeah. Hans is a bit better, I think, than how people, I mean, including me, expected him. Hans, for many tournaments, Hans has been has been like the kind of like the shaky factor. Like he was not really performing previously. So I can 100% see that. But I'm glad that he's performing well. I still think he's overrated. I mean, depending by who. I mean, hardcore fans will overrate him always, but I feel like most people were really down on him. I was also kind of down on him, but I mean, compared to that expectation, he's doing much better at this Worlds. At least what I was expecting compared to that, he's doing better. The rest are the same. I feel like Kelly should have been much better. But I was like the issues with the team and all that. Masu was looking like for a long time to be the best Western ADC. And then this year, I'm not sure what happened to him. This year, Masu just has not really been the same. But he did look like he might be the best Western ADC for a while then. I don't know, this year Yon was really good. Yon was really good, he was just inted by his team. But Masu, man, Masu, I'm not sure what happened to him. Like, Masu was not playing well this year. Yon just got inted by his team. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, no, Masu definitely performed way worse this year. I'm gonna Fly played against G2. I mean, to be fair, Fly also just like completely is mental boomed. They just like completely mental boomed themselves. During that last game, Inspired with just, I mean, not that last game, but against TFO. During the last TFO game, I felt sorry for Inspired, man. I felt sorry for Inspired last game. He tried his best on the Kiana. He tried his absolute best. Was he playing the Kiana? I think so. He was playing carry junglers. He was trying his best. Like, Inspired was trying his best, but like his team just completely lost the lane, everything. And then, I mean, I feel like for the last 5 minutes, he was just looking through his the options for next year, looking through the offers. The novelist and anything else to be studied? Sinam mostly? Yeah. Okay, GG's. Any is just weird. Any this. I mean, I already had this. Like I had this worry. I had this worry about NA for a while now. Okay, let's come back here. Wonder if Inspire will come back to EU. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure which team though. I'm not sure which team. I don't think G2 would give up on Skumond. Maybe Fnatic, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Koi and Casey wouldn't give up on their drowners either. So I just have zero idea where he would come back to. In my opinion, I think people played okay. Uh, yeah, no, people and Inspired were fine. Quad, especially on the Talia today, was that was a roughie. But yeah. So wait, where was I? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I kind of thought that NA would be bad at this Worlds, not because I'm an NA hater. Like I love NA teams. I mean, I'm talking a lot with the NA people. I like a lot of teams there. My favorite team was Shopify. Unfortunately, didn't make it, but they were my favorite team. So I like NA teams. I like LCS, but I thought this year they would be bad. The reason was because Fly just had no competition. It's kind of like similar to, like, for example, when TSM was winning or something like that back in the days. They just had no competition. Absolutely no competition in the LTA. They couldn't really play against I mean they had like maybe like a few games against like Brazil, but like that was also not the highest competition. So basically my worry for NA was that FlyQuest looked fine, but when I watched FlyQuest I was like, okay, but like when are they gonna be showing something against other teams? Like they couldn't really do that. And while LEC looked a little bit worse, I still had a bit more hope because at least towards the end, G2 kind of dominated. But like G2 was not good for the entire year, so they had to like practice against, like there were like other teams who kind of pushed G2. So it felt like their practice was a little bit better. Kept playing LeBlanc. Who do you guys wanna watch? Caps playing LeBlanc and BB playing Renekton. Who do you guys wanna watch? Those are the only options now. Caps or BB? Caps or BB? So yeah, I felt like FlyQuest's issue was that they couldn't really practice in any. They also played so few games. Like SCS had extremely few games. They played a lot in the closet as well. If you remember, like they played a lot in the closet. Okay, we have to wait 3 minutes until the spectator is up. But yeah, so SCS played a lot in the closet. They had like so few games. There was this like pick and choose thingy, which was really bad. Like teams barely played. They played worse opponents. It was a really weird year. And then there was like this cross conference thing when they played against like the Brazilian teams, and they looked like good. Like the Brazilian teams looked like fine in RT, and at that point I was like, oh. I was like, oh, things might not go well. I mean, 100 Thieves took down BLG, so 100 Thieves perform better than FlyQuest, I'd say. I read like a crazy statistic. Apparently, Fly has not beaten an Eastern team for like the last 2 years or something. Well, but like with this roster, I think they've never beaten an Eastern team, which is a little crazy statistic. Like Fly was branded as like this super team. They were like this like super team, but and they did go like they did kind of like they beat Eastern teams in like certain games, but that was it. Never more than that. They couldn't like take a match away. It's not like J2 could, but you know, it just like FlyQuest is branded as like this super team, and they were probably better at least last year than actually no last year. But I mean, G2 was like getting a really hard draw, and FlyQuest drew TL. But even last year, FlyQuest didn't beat an Eastern team in Swiss, right? I mean, I guess there is that as well. Yeah, I mean, the real actually. Let me change it. I mean, the C9 100%. The fact that FlyQuest had absolutely no competition is just completely. I mean, they felt like they had no competition in NA, and they went to internationals, and Inspired was talking about how they're just getting stomped in scrims. He was talking about how in their scrims they were getting stomped, and I mean, just the environment is like really bad for them after. They haven't really gotten used to like getting stomped, kinda. That's the thing. I'm not sure about G2 statistics, but I would assume they at least had like closer scrims in EU. I don't remember. I know I'm pretty sure they posted it, but I just don't remember. Yeah. Well, at least he was weaker. Sorry. Well, at least he was weaker. As a, at least at the start. Not even at the start, but like, I mean, there were some teams who looked pretty bad. I feel like the teams in LEC kind of pushed each other a little bit more. And while for some part of the year, FlyQuest looked like the best Western team, they just had absolutely no competition to push them. And because of that, they just, as soon as the actual competition came at Worlds, they kind of faltered. Like the fact that CFO can still stay good internationally, despite the fact that they are similarly like stomping the region. The reason CFO can still stay like as great as they are is because just geographically they have all the SK or the LPL teams to scrim with, so they just like they can scrim whoever they want. Like was supposed to come, we took Genji to fight against for 2 years, and now that's over. Yeah, I mean that's their biggest achievement. It just sounds so bad. Like I get that on paper it's like better than just a single BO1 against BLG. Like obviously every analyst or every person who is thinking about it knows that yes, taking Genji to 5 games is a massive achievement. But it sounds bad. Like 100 Thieves, they're like, in our very last year, we beat BLG. Doesn't matter if it's a BO1. We beat BLG. It just sounds better. Like, it just sounds better. Like, they actually got the victory. And also, that basically knocked BLG out. Like, that started the spiral. That one game started the spiral. After that, Shadow subbed in against G2. Shed UO. Hundred Thieves started the spiral for BLG. Also, 100 Thieves got like an insane draw. And by the way, one second. Was some BLG had not reading them today? Not too bad actually. I mean, not too bad. I checked Hoopu. Like, they were flaming them. But at least, like, Bean played good today. Like, at least, like, Hoopu kind of who kind of changed their mind and they were like, okay, Bean, you're a cool one. They were like, Bean, you're a cool one. You were nice today. So even with all that, Bean was kind of praised. Man, I hate this so much. Scuman is also in a game, and there's a guy who has the same username as Faker, but it's just another different hashtag number, not the real Faker. I hate this. How? I've never seen it. Is Bean actually retiring? I don't think so. Is he? I mean, I don't know. I haven't followed it, but I was surprised. Honestly, China was like almost happy with the draw. China was almost just happy with the draw. They were like, at least one of our teams gonna get, like, besides AL, this one of our teams gonna get into the quarters. They were like, yeah, this ain't looking too good. So ready? I mean, there was like a few years ago when Sheep even posted that Maple is retiring, and he wasn't, like, he didn't that year. I'm not sure if I should trust Reddit, but let's see. Let's see Reddit. Where is it? Huh? Wait, can you guys link me to the post? Okay, wait. Oh, custom caps almost set this up. Is it in the appreciation thread? Since his debut in 2020, he grinds like crazy. If I recall correctly, he is one of the most games played players in the world, among Tommy, others. I think it would be fair to say that Bean overcomes his legacy. I don't see anywhere that he would be retiring. I haven't heard of him. I'm wonderful. No problem, no problem. Was it on the league subreddit or like Pedro Peoples, or where was it? The league subreddit might have removed it because it's not related to League of Legends or something. The league subreddit might have just removed it, as they usually do. Let me check on Pedro. I don't see anything like that. But anyways, I don't think that he would be retiring. Especially with somewhere. I mean, people lie a lot on Reddit, so maybe I haven't seen it anywhere. BLG 100% gonna be having some like reconstruction. Like they even oh Jesus, wait a second, triple for this spike. Huh? I mean, throughout the whole year, BLG was struggling hard with like the jungle situation. So it wouldn't shock me if they make some big changes. Also, Lebrov is also in the game. So at this point, literally every single G2 player is playing. Every single G2 player is playing, grinding. They were the at least I think they are the first one arriving to Shanghai. Rodrigo posted an Instagram story about G2 on the train. So I would assume they're the first one arriving there, and all of the G2 members are now in solo queue. Today is gonna be a G2 kind of day. Hopefully they can meet each other as well. Because, I mean, we did watch a game with Caps and Scuman, but besides that, they are just in all separate games. But yeah, anyways, we actually got a lot of flack, understandably, this road. I feel like this last match was like maybe not as much. I mean, they flamed the different junglers. Like they were like, "What about you guys doing with these like jungle swapperinos?" They flamed that one. But at least Bean was like pretty good on the Jax. It's just not much they could do against this, like a super fat smother. But Bean somehow almost made it work. So at least Bean got a lot of praise on Hoopu for the match against TS, even though they lost. At least he was he was in the positives. Same goes for Inspired. Inspired got a pretty high score as well. Like he was basically the only one trying to do something on that flight roster. Also, finally, I guess I'm just telling you all the Hoopu scores. Finally, as for the T1 Koi match, T1 was not clean, so the scores were pretty low in general. Like, the scores for that match were pretty low. Because, like, I mean, T1 was not clean by any means. But even then... Okay, Caps. Okay, he's not gonna die now. The scores are pretty low. Actually, Koi got most of the highest scores except for Faker. 9.9 for Faker. Against Koi. 9.9. I mean... Again, Faker was crazy good today. I hope AI wins. I mean, AI should be winning. But again, like, I mean, both teams are really good at, like, skirmishes and team fights. Both teams are really good in that. And both teams somewhat have a tendency to, like, kind of troll laning phases. It's really hard to predict. I mean, that game is actually just really hard to predict. I think it might be 5 games. 4 or 5 games. It's just really hard for me to predict against T1. Whenever Worlds rolls around, it's just so hard for me to be like, T1 loses. It might happen. Might happen still. The funny part would be if T1 gets to finals and lose to Genji again. That would be the funny one. Genji, Hanwha. It's gonna be a crazy matchup. I mean, to be fair, like, LCK did this to themselves. Like, I mean, the draws are also really bad. Like, putting up against each other. I'm kind of on the Lost Nut train. The issue is, I don't know, man. It's so hard to predict. I think I'm gonna predict Hanwha because I would rather see CFO against Hanwha than against Genji. I would much rather see that one. With that being said, Dogo probably cannot do that magic that he has been doing against Viper. And we've already seen that in the 2-1s. Already seen it in the 2-1s. The Viper is pretty insane, unfortunately. AL plays. AL got to solo queue as well. Are you confident Sefo beats KT? I mean, I'm not confident. I'm not confident, but KT is the best opponent they could have gotten. KT was like... I feel like, first of all, KT not playing games for like many days at this point. I think that's gonna be biting them back a little. The fact that they haven't really... Like, when was the last time they played? It was like weeks ago, maybe? They haven't played in a long time. And like a lot of the previous cases, well, I remember like when a team is not playing for a long time, that usually ends up being unfortunate. Wait a second, Caps. I'm lagging all the time. Caps is still taking kills here. Wait a second, goes back. Oh, he dies. So, KT. I feel like, I mean, KT's run was like so fraudulent to begin with. KT's run was so fraudulent. I like BDD, I like KT, but like I cannot deny the fact that like Koi, TS3 and freaking TS, like that is, and I'm absolutely not like TS, absolute fraudulent team as well. They beat G2, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but after that they could only beat 100T and BLG. Like TS looked really bad. KT only beat like, again, like only teams that I would have never ever imagined being in quarters. KT had like one of the most luckiest draws. And also KT shouldn't, I mean realistically KT probably should have been like 4th seed. They probably should have been 4th seed. If you're looking at like the power levels. So yeah, I just expect KT to be the easiest team to be pulled there. Maybe alongside TS. What is happening? What the? Internet? Yeah. They just, I mean, there is a chance KT wins there, of course. But I just think that from the teams there, it was the best that they could have gotten. Maybe TS is easier, but yeah. G2 is probably in Chengdu now. I mean, they are in Shanghai right now, but I'm not sure if you mean like, are they already in finals? I'm not sure if this is like a hypothetical question. Oh, but yeah, they're in Shanghai. The semis, the quarters and semis are in Shanghai, and finals in Chengdu. I thought that was like a hypothetical question. It's like, oh, with this draw, G2 should already be in finals. I mean, G2 finals is like, I mean, they got the easier side of the bracket. That's 100% sure. They absolutely got the easier side. TS looked pretty bad. Even though TS beat G2. I still think that G2 has gotten a little bit better throughout roles, and TS is, I mean, even against BIG, TS has looked pretty bad. So that's absolutely winnable. Then there is AL and T1, who are pretty strong teams. AL especially looking pretty strong. But like they also made mistakes. Like CFO could have beaten AL if they don't throw at Atakan. And T1 is T1, but T1 has only beaten Western teams so far, by the way. That's also quite interesting. T1 at this road has only beaten Western teams. Okay, wait a second. Enemy leader just got a quadra here meanwhile. So yeah, if G2 lock in really hard and everyone else underperforms, I can see like a dream world where G2 makes Chengdu. I can see like a dream scenario, but I think the more likely is semis. I think semis is possible for G2, but yeah, or T1 are just too hard. G2 owns TS and make finals. I think this game is more opportunity, yeah. Probably. Every single G2 member is about like every single game is about the same length. Like Skew has just finished his game. I'm waiting for some G2 members to like start a new game because basically every single G2 member is at around like 22 minutes into their game. I see Skew has just finished theirs. So I'm just waiting for them to start another one so we can watch it from the start. But yeah, every single G2 member is playing right now. I think G2 could be TS even though they lost to them before. I think they could be TS. I was not convinced with TS today. I think G2 could beat them. I feel like Stamina is gonna be a little bit hard. But if CFO beats KT and Genji easily, and then G2 beats CFO G2 finals. I mean, that was my original PKMs. What is happening to my come on. The funny thing is like CFO G2 finals is not as unlikely as people think. I mean, this is still like 1% chance, so it's unlikely, but we only need like, so G2 could win versus TS. I think they can win, and CFO can win against KT. Like I feel like both teams can win that match because like at TS I'm not absolutely not confident in. KT I'm absolutely not confident in. So I feel like both of them can win, go to semis. That's when the problem starts because CFO would need to face Genji or Hanwha. I feel like if Genji is there, Genji just beats CFO. I mean, even Hanwha like already beat them, so yeah. And also, I kind of won the last knot. So I don't know. That is the hard one. Somehow, maybe Genji beat Hanwha, and then in semis, the yearly Genji choke is coming on. The annual Genji Worlds choke is happening at semis against CFO. What if that's the case? What if that's what's happening? And then CFO makes finals. On the other side, G2 maybe beats TS. I mean, AL and T1 gonna be hard. Maybe G2 would be fine against AL because I feel like with like some creative drafting, AL could be beaten. Like AL could fall for some creative drafting. Genji doesn't need Chovy now, I know. It's hard for me to believe. But what if? What if? But you know what I mean? It's like kind of possible, this is what I mean. What I mean is it's not as unlikely as I think a lot of people would think. I think it's not as unlikely. We need like 2 chokes. We need 2 chokes from like the big teams. For me, all teams look beatable except Genji. I don't say they can beat the BO. Yeah, Genji is absolutely the one that's like, I mean, AL beat them, but like in the BO5, I don't see how they're beating them. Definitely. I still kind of hope for the last knot. I don't know how, but the last knot is gonna beat Genji. And after that, they just like, my job here is done. And just give the victory to CFO. I think that's what's gonna be happening. Kept popping. I'm just checking the games if they queued up for another one. No. I had to restart my VPN. It was kind of trolling. Wait a second. Caps? Never mind, GG. Never mind, GG. Only AL and G2 are playing right now. That shows dedication. That shows the determination that you need to get to semis. Only they are playing now. I don't mind the fact that other teams are traveling right now. How the heck is my... G2 is very happy to TS. They posted... Oh, can I watch it? I feel like CFO also CFO should have posted theirs. Actually, I was very interested to see the CFO one. Okay, while we are waiting for Skumond, Caps, or Hansama to start a game, they should be starting a game soon. Let's react. Let's react. Should be short videos. Let's do some reaction. But I had a thing for that yesterday. There you go. Okay, that's fine. Come, YouTube.
Okay, I think they'll do the 3-0 first. Of course. They have to. They have to.
Okay.
KTIL first. Who do we want? We want KTIL.
I don't care. I am not reading the 3-0 matchups.
We need AL first. We need AL first.
We got draws on the right side of the dragon. I'm telling you.
Oh, you're saying left side?
When is the draw starting?
The sweet two first.
Oh, they have to do first. Then
So it's going to be a
3-2.
and they do
The last one is
they're making it different.
But DS as well.
That makes sense because then it will
They're just explaining. Where is the draw happening?
Yes, just test. That guy is...
He knows how to move them
He knows
around.
how to...
what he's
Guys, T1, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When was the draw itself?
So we do not play T1. I think we do not play T1.
So it's T1 AL? It's TIL, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, they chose T1. And after that, they chose the CFO. I feel like G2 should have been happy with KT as well, right? They want to be opposite AL? They lose scrims to AL? That could be.
Okay, so we play TES, HLD, or
Guys,
Genji now.
it doesn't matter anyways.
Alright, boys.
We are playing Generation.
I feel like they should have been happier with with Katie. Katie looked like the easiest one.
Both sides. So now we're gonna be drawn. Okay, now it doesn't matter. To do one.
Katie looked like the easiest one. Maybe in scrims they are, but I can't. Oh yeah, we talked about this yesterday. They cannot get
Mega protocol.
the curse of the 3-1.
Whoever came up with that idea...
The curse of the 3-1.
You saw the mirror? There was a mirror on the other side.
It's also very clear to the viewers what's going on. It's very...
Even if you are drawn first, we can joke TS.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, again,
Oh, they really want a TS.
I'll spoil. It's just right. I'm leaving.
It's just GG, guys. It's just
They really want a TS.
I'm leaving the room.
Wait, it's G2.
We want it to be HLD or Genji.
It's not if you go.
33.
Okay.
Honestly, it's fine.
Guys,
we can't play C4
I have to do it.
Why are they not? I don't know what happened. Oh, they chose it here. The revenge arc.
No, we're not on the big
We cannot be full greedy.
They are that scared of AL? What on earth is AL doing in scrims though? What the? Also, chat. I'm checking. Solo queue. G2 has not queued up for now. I mean, they will queue up probably, but haven't for now. So yeah, but what on earth is AL doing in scrims? What the? Okay, let's check CFO's Where the heck is them? How do I search for channels? What the hell? YouTube? I cannot believe it. Why is the first... There you go. Have they uploaded the reactions? Could they always do reactions? No. Should be like in an hour though. Should be like in an hour when they do reaction. T1 take care of AL. T1 always be Chinese teams. True. I mean, I feel like T1 just wins because they have this aura. They have this aura, and they can like have clutch performances, and like whenever it looks like you're about to die, they have these clutch performances, you know. I mean, that is the whole T1 thing. There is also one of the reasons I think. I mean, everyone's joking about that, you know, T1 is like getting better at worlds, but there is like some truth to that. I feel like there is some truth to that, is because they're just, especially Faker, so extremely experienced. Because Scuman playing. Scuman playing the Mundo against Beifeng's Kiana. Scuman playing the Mundo against Beifeng's Kiana. Okay. Practicing the Mundo, I see. Has he played the Mundo in solo queue? Oh, he did. Wait, that was also against Beifeng. Wait, rematch. Rematch incoming now. Played the Mundo quite a lot. What is happening here? What am I getting notifications for? Do you guys know what's Scuman? Do you guys know what's Scuman's Mundo versus Beifeng, or should we wait for BB, Caps, or Hans? Yep. Okay, let's go. We have to wait until 3 minutes, but let's go. Okay. Beifeng's Kiana. Let me put Beifeng on the thingy as well. Beifeng. The famous Beifeng.
欢迎来到英雄联盟。
There you go. Who wins this one?
30秒到达战场。
The Dr. Mundo. The famous Dr. Mundo that took down North America's hopes. The Mundo that took down North America's hopes and dreams. Skew Mundo. Can we make this an official name? If he plays it again, the Skew Mundo.
全军出击！
His patented Skew Mundo. Skew Mundo. Dorad. What Dorad? He's not even in the game. T1 is Dorad almost needed T1 today again. They played so bad. I mean, yeah. Carry also was kind of jumping on the train with some of those early star engages, man. 100% Doran had some interesting plays. He really wanted to give some pocket change to Mirvin so he can be shown Columbina in a few patches. Heh. Watching the weird noises and it works. Hans plays against BB. I'm gonna be queuing up this match. First we're gonna watch Dr. Mondo 1. But then I'm gonna queue up the Hans versus BB match as well. We're watching a lot of G2 games now. In preparation to what they're about to do to TS. Generational LPL downfall incoming. I mean, imagine. There is like a pretty good chance that T1 beats AL. I feel like that's likely that T1 beats AL. I wouldn't say likely, but like T1 is just has this aura. It's very hard to bet against T1 because I'm like, somehow they're gonna find to win. So what if T1 beats AL? And G2, I wouldn't say favored against TS, but they were very happy. Maybe favored. I would say like maybe like 60-40. Just given the fact how bad TS is doing and G2 was doing a little bit better. So with all that being said, we can have LPL eliminated in quarters in China. Insane. Wait. Okay, Beifeng went for the 1-for-1. Sure. Mundo goes very pleases. Mundo not gonna be able to find a kill. Or maybe he can. So it's slow. Mundo goes very pleases. Bam, 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 bam. Another one. Okay, he doesn't really do damage at this point. There's gonna be the drama going down. Mundo still in the middle of everyone. Wait a second, there's already one assist to Mundo. 2 assists for Mundo actually. Mundo goes very pleases. Can I go for the snipe? Snipe. Oh no. Barely. T1 G2 in the semis. Oh right, that's 2019. And then in the finals they meet another Mandarin speaker team. And the result might be the same. G2 CFO would be objectively the funniest finals. It would objectively be the funniest finals you can imagine. Would it be the best finals? God damn it, my cursor is throwing me. Would it be the best finals? Probably not. But it would be a very funny one. G2, those are my 2 faves. G2 and CF are my 2 faves. If that happens, I might just travel to Chengdu. Because probably no one else would attend, so the tickets would be cheap. If we have G2, CF with the finals, empty stadium. I mean, to be fair, G2 has a ton of Chinese fans. There's literally a guy called FMVP BB. Like, who used to be FMVP Caps, like a massive G2 fan. We watched this guy so many times at this point. Okay, G2 has a ton of Chinese fans. But with that being said, if that happens, I'm traveling to Chengdu. I'm traveling there. Chengdu plane tickets are not even that expensive, and I have visa free entry to China actually this year. I should go to China this year. I have visa free entry. I should use it. Oh. Mundo goes where he pleases. Okay, the pressure is like, nope, Mundo, you cannot go where you please. The skew Mundo went down, couldn't go where he pleases. He has to wait, and then he's gonna please his. Okay, just as a joke, what the hell are the ticket prices to Chengdu? Chengdu is like pretty close to Europe, so like with like a connection from like I don't know, like Chongqing, it should be not too bad. Do we have even planes here? With when the finals is? Wait, it's kind of expensive though. Never mind. I thought this would be cheaper. What the heck? Eh? But why are airplane tickets so expensive now? What happened? Did the market crash or something? Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to Chengdu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, G2 and CFO. Everyone from AL and everyone from G2 plays. They're grinding. Katie, they're not grinding. Sad. AL and G2 are grinding. That's semi-material grind stat. Okay. The dragon gonna go team blue. That's gonna be their first one. And what is our guy doing? There are some camps. He goes where he pleases. So far the Mundo is not working out that well. And to be fair, the Mundo shouldn't have worked out against FlyQuest either. Like besides that shockwave play, the Mundo should not have worked out against FlyQuest. But it was very funny. And that victory just completely broke FlyQuest. So it is thanks to that they lost to CFO. So thank you, G2. That was the start of the spiral. Losing to Mundo. They made it happen. I'm not sure when T1 would be traveling to Shanghai. Don't they have like fan meets or something? I remember like when MSI was happening, they had like people like lining up at the airport. I mean, they're gonna be traveling with train now, but they had like people lining up, giving them flowers and all that. Don't you have like fan meets like that now? Mundo! Mundo! There's not even a Zaya. Mundo gets one! Shot down as well. Mundo is gonna go for more. Mundo, there goes the slow. And Zaya not gonna be able to stun anyone. There's a Meshio pop for the Kai'Sa as well. No mana on the Kai'Sa. However, Mundo is gonna be pretty low here. It's a bait. It's a bait. 1v3. Skumon is the 1v3. Beifeng's very own Kian is also here. So flashing out. Still goes. There's a slow. And Mundo goes very pleased, and he would please to escape this. He would please to go out. He's not going down somehow. I mean, considering the situation, this might be the best outcome that he could have gotten. Considering everything, this is not too bad. The Skew Mundo is so bad. You can carry enemy team, doesn't have much to kill tanks. I mean, yeah, there is Beifeng though, which is, I mean, Beifeng is the best cannons. I guess depends on what is the Kai'Sa building, but Kai'Sa could, I mean, with the LDR, she might be popping. I guess she mostly builds Terminus though. I'm not sure when she would be, but Kai'Sa builds like Terminus, then maybe. But before that happens, Mundo goes to the mid lane. Okay, I mean, this pop is gonna be going down now. That's unfortunate. Mundo now goes to the bot lane. Mundo is everywhere. Yeah. Chat, I don't know if we would be seeing T1 matches today. I mean, I would assume they're not traveling with like the night train. But maybe. Again, China's train system is really OP. So if they want, I guess they could just take a train and be in Shanghai in like 2 hours or something. Chengdu gonna take a little bit more, but I mean Shanghai and Beijing is just really well connected. Wait a second, Mundo, come in hot. Is he gonna get a double kill? There's already one. Mundo? That was not an airplane, that's a train in China. It looks like business class, but that's a train. I've seen the post. I think Rodrigo posted that. I've seen that one. That is a train. Chinese trains are OP as hell. Yeah, and they also go with like 400 km/h or something. It's like crazy. To be fair to Deutsche Bahn, I traveled just recently on Deutsche Bahn's first class. It's pretty good. It's also delayed a lot. If you guys have ever taken Deutsche Bahn, you exactly know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's delayed by a few hours. But the first class is like pretty comfy. And also I was like I just went to sleep there. Because I was taking a night train. I just slept there. I was like died on the desk, sleeping. But it was really comfy. In my country, trains are always delayed so much. I mean, yeah. Deutsche Bahn is really known for delays though. Deutsche Bahn is like, but one thing good. I have a strategy. I'm always buying first class tickets, which is a little bit more expensive. However, I know that they're gonna be compensating. Like there's gonna be some refunds because the train is delayed by more than an hour, which happens a lot in DB. Like on Deutsche Bahn happens a lot. If the train is delayed by more than an hour, you get a refund. Not a whole refund, like it's like 50% or something, but you get some money back. So I'm like, I pay a lot for this, but I know I'm gonna get some money back later. I'm playing the system. In Europe, if the train is delayed, you get some money back. And I know if there is a line that I know the train is always delayed on that one, you better be sure I'm buying the most expensive ticket. I'm buying first extra plus class because I know I'm gonna get the money back. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It works. It actually works. It's like you have to figure out the system. Once you see the Matrix, it's incredible potential. We're back to the games. Back to the games. Mundo. I mean, what is the gold lead now? Okay, Mundo is a little bit ahead, like 500 gold. And Beifeng went down. Wait a second. Is it time for the comeback? Is it time for the comeback? Okay, not yet, not yet. Mundo recalls. Okay, there's a plate, there's a plate. Extremely tanky now. This is the time to finally just go in. This Mundo not dying anymore. Just push, push, push. I wanna play the push 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 music, but I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. Oh, wait a second. Alistar there goes in. We're gonna be finding out the cannon. The Jarvan might be caught here. Okay, wait a second. It's not good for Team Red now. Unless, wait a second, Silas. Okay, just gonna give 2 kills to the Kai'Sa like this. Fancy feat from the Silas, but that's gonna be a triple kill for the Kai'Sa. But this will happen. Herald goes to the Mundo, but wait a second. Beifeng almost gets solo boloed here. Baifeng on... Never mind, that's Baifeng. That is Baifeng on his famous Kiana. Of course you cannot solo bolo him. Of course you cannot solo bolo him on the Kiana. Quite possibly the best Kiana in the world. With that being said, Mundo, that is the character we're looking for. What is Mundo gonna do next? This guy is so strong, so tanky right now. Oh, there you go. Mundo. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Push. Is he goes on the turret. Gets one. Mundo on the turret doesn't care. Silas gets the other one. Mundo might be going for Baifeng as well. Okay, Silas might actually just die here. Or will he? Will he? Yes. Okay, and there's just an absolute blow up. Mundo! Clean them up! Wait a second. Mundo? He's just standing there. Wait, he's just standing there. Hey? Goes after the Kiana now. He's just standing. They're too scared to get near the Mundo. I mean, okay, Team Blue is kind of winning, but yeah, Mundo just like, come at me, and they were like, no, that's fine, Mundo. When Team Red doesn't really have damage dealers, so it's sort of GG, but damn. Oops, I forgot. There you go. 3 dragons for Team Blue. Unfortunately, the skew Mundo might not be working out this time, but with that being said, he told the same thing against FlyQuest. To be fair, there was a pretty insane shockwave there. So there's this one thing that's not gonna be happening here. Maybe like a stolen cannon out. Maybe that. I'm not sure. But this Mundo is gonna be pretty strong nonetheless as the time goes on. My only issue is that no one else is strong from that team. I mean, even the Zaya is not really doing much. Baifeng already got one solo bolo. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets some more. But both teams just gonna be in the shadows. There's also Otacon. Any team starts Otacon might be the great equalizer. Poppy immediately caught out. Mundo is gonna be around. The skew Mundo! The skew Mundo! Show something! Surely he's not starting Otacon, right? Okay. Teams are being careful not... Oh, Otacon has been started. Accidentally, at least. And nothing happens! What are they so afraid for? We have like 3 kills per minute. Like, come on, guys. Be more aggressive. To really just dance around the Otacon. Q1 just running around. Come on, man, I trust in you, Skumon. Trust in you, man. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Otacon has been started. Team Blue might not be aware of that though. Okay, that they are aware now. Herald has been popped. The trash is I'm not sure what the trash is doing, but not going for Otacon. So Skuma just gonna be taking out a con. They're gonna be losing the Alistar, but it's only one member. Skuma just gonna be stealing away the Otacon like this. So going for some more clears. I'm not sure what is the game plan here now. Or maybe that's the game plan. That was pretty nice from the trash. But there's a bit of Zaya already arriving. And Skewmon from the side. Skewmon! Mundo goes very places. Never mind. Never mind. This Mundo is not gonna push. He's gonna be pushed off the cliff. Wait, there's already got a... Wait, there's a quadra kill for the Kaista. Okay, quadra kill for the Kaista. And that's easy. That's easy. Unfortunately, without caps Zoriana, this Mundo couldn't find the final victory here. Couldn't find the victory. The Nexus is gonna be fallen now. GG's! GG's. I already queued up another game. Which we're immediately gonna be jumping into. It's a really hype fun. Chat, who wins? Broken Blade versus Hans Sama.
欢迎来到英雄联盟。敌军还有30秒到达战场，碾碎他们。
Sante. We'll see. We'll see if this is gonna be the Cassante or not. To the surprise of no one, Tivan is still not playing. I'm not sure if they would be playing. Maybe if they take only maybe if they take the train only tomorrow. But yet, G2 are in Shanghai. They have better ping. They should be cleaning this lobby up. Absolutely cleaning it up. 0 ping environment. Okay, not 0 ping, man. They have like 5 ping or something probably right now. It should be an absolute storm from G2. No more ping issues. They have 0 ping. I'm fairly certain the super servers in Shanghai. Maybe in Guangzhou or somewhere, but I'm like almost certain it's in Shanghai. I need to check. I'm too annoyed. I'm too annoyed to know. I need to check, but I'm like super certain the super servers in China. Wait a second, BB. Should not get a solo bolod. Oh, BB. Wait, I'm trying, what the heck? There you go. Team Red? Wait, China's Viego! I forgot about the Chinese Viego. BB might get this victory. Sorry. I'm back here. I need to find this out. Yeah. The super server is in China. The super server is in Shanghai. I'm searching up that one. Super servers in Shanghai. And now with G2 being in Shanghai themselves, they should be having no ping on this server. Absolute zero ping. They should be having outplays. They should be having insane reaction times. This is the same as on stage. There are no more ping. No ping at all. So let's see. Let's see what is BB and Hans with cook up. Chat, who wins this one? Who wins this one? I mean, to be fair, both Hans and BB would scale a little. The Corki, the Casanti as well, gotta be scaling a ton. I think BB is gonna be winning. I have to say, I'm sorry for the Hans fans. BB has a Chinese Viego. And we have seen so many Chinese Viegos beforehand. Chinese Viegos are absolute crazy. We might be seeing a pentakill as well. But for now, I mean, this guy's still sitting at 1 kill. Even on the mid lane. It's not a jungler. But doesn't matter. That guy's gonna be popping out soon. For now though, 6 minutes into the game. 6 minutes into the game and we still only have 2 kills. What is happening? Am I watching a professional game? What is happening here? Is this Worlds already? This is not my super server. My super server would have like 10 kills at this point. That is not my super server. With Hans gonna be pretty low. And the Stylish jungle coming in. It's gonna be retreating immediately. I mean, potentially would rather go for the dragon. But it seems like he is still not necessarily sticking around for that. BB versus Irelia. A bit of a trade. I mean, sure, the Cassante is not winning a 1v1 against Irelia, right, guys? Sure, there is no way that the Cassante would win against Irelia. That being said, Chinese Viego! Chinese Viego's taken down! Bomba! Wait a second. Maybe there's a chance. Hans is just farming there. I mean, this is gonna be already a pretty strong Corki, just on the farm alone. And there's gonna be the grubs taken for Team Blue. BB was not even around really to contest that. All 3 of them just gonna go to Team Blue's hands. BB just on the top side, just farming up. Oh, Okay, that's a lot of damage from the Aurelia. There is a 1 level advantage for BB. But, I mean, it's still going pretty low. There's gonna be a Cyrus with the stolen ultimate going for the stun. And Cyrus goes down the Aurelia. While this is happening, the Chinese Diego. The Chinese Diego might have something to say about that, but in the end, everyone's just gonna be disengaging. Almost 10 minutes into the game and we only have 4 kills. That's crazy. Is this the least kill heavy game we have seen in the Super Server so far? Could this potentially be the least kill heavy game? The Super Server being pretty quiet today. Being pretty quiet with all the pros are traveling on trains. I mean, you could be playing League of Legends on the train if you really wanted. Oh, there's a bar flashing, but what is all happening? Chinese Diego almost went on Hans. Hans still alive. Hans goes down. It's gonna be the Vayne with the kill. He only now reached the 3 kills for the feed, but oh, there's a flash from Baby. Wait, the 1v1. There's a shield, and Baby goes for the solo bolo. Cassante wins the solo bolo against the Aurelia. That is crazy. That is the ping differential. The 0 ping Cassante. The BB not gonna get that plate. Oh, he just got. Wait, what? Oh, if you guys send me, yeah, thank you. What is that? What the hell is that emote? Jesus Christ. There's an XDD for everyone. There's an XDD for everyone there. Wait, round 2. And Silas is gonna be helping out now. And onto the turret, that's a bit more dangerous, especially with the Renekton also coming. Hans gonna get stunned here. Nami ultimate completely whiffs. Is this a Busio? This is Busio playing on a second account. The Million Renekton pops out. Stuns the Chinese Viego. He has flash out, sorry. Nami, gonna be missing everything once again. Wait a second, another 1v1. Another 1v1, there's ult on the turret. BB, oh, close your eyes. BB gets a trade. Cut the tape. Cut the tape after the kill. Cut the tape. And it's still good. The pressure from the Gragas will be enough. At least for Hans to get the turret down. By the way, chat, I checked the replays. I told you guys yesterday on Bilibili you can find the replays of the matches. I checked the replays and I haven't seen chat messages. Sad, very sad. Players are not all chatting. You know what? That is one reason I miss TL. There is one reason I miss TL from Worlds. There's no all chatting going on. There was like one moment. Wait, which game that was? There was like one moment. I missed APA for the chat. second, let me look this up. How is Bilibili so hooked on this internet? There you go. There was like one nice moment from the T100 Thieves match. Sorry. Let's not show this to you guys. There was like one nice moment from the T100 Thieves match, which I'm gonna talk about after this kill for BB. Oh, never mind. I jinxed him so much. I jinxed him. So there was this nice moment. Then Alia doked and FBI said GG, and Gumayushi replied the GG. There was this old chat moment happening, but besides that, there is no old chat. There's no old chats happening. There is a reason I kind of miss APA. I kind of miss APA from the big stage. He was always just chatting with the others. So Asian teams usually just absolutely not using gold chat, but Gumayushi did say a GG. Gumayushi did say a GG. It was a farewell to 100 Thieves. It was a farewell to the team. 100 Thieves got Gumayushi's GG. That is a big achievement. The Chinese Viego getting a kill. It might be. This game might not be over. Okay, Team Red, come back. Or is it? Wait a second, Hans. Hans, got a kill here. Low health bars there. Would Hans go for more? Rooting at Coda. Oh. The Viego just missed everything there. And BB all alone, he cannot do too much. Okay, alright. BB getting a bit tilted there. And the Viego. BB getting a bit tilted at the Viego. Just spam pinging the Viego. I mean, that was a pretty big miss. That was a pretty big stun miss. But yeah, the Viego is getting to BB here. My corky. Hans is on a corky duty these days. Hans, we're going for more. Ultimate available now for both the Silas and the Gragas. The barrel is available. is not completely over. But let Team Blue. They do have a pretty big lead now. And this turret is gonna be furthering that. And BB cannot do too much. She's gonna be an army with the kill. But BB could not take down Hans. And it seems like Hans might be closing out this game here. He might be winning against BB. But to be fair, I mean, this Viego does have some interesting plays. Not really the same type of Viego we have been seeing on the Super server. Bard out, goes in, but immediately the Bard almost getting killed. Everyone just pushing forward. Everyone gets their own kills. What I want to know is, have CFO uploaded their reaction? I'm kind of curious. Are CFO happy? Are CFO happy with their KT choice or not? Oh, they still haven't uploaded. G2's reaction was already uploaded and they were really happy to get the TS in the quarters. They also were a bit okay, Caps in the game. After this one we're watching Caps. Caps playing Azir. Ooh. Beifeng top lane. Sephon is out crying. Were those good tears or bad tears? Oh, hey, Kalai. Oh, sorry, I haven't even checked the name. Wait, those are good tears. Yeah, same. I was so happy for them. Dogo had like another insane game, by the way. Dogo, I mean, just don't give, just don't give Draven to Dogo, I guess. Yeah. Hongkyuan, I mean, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about in the previous streams as well. Hongkyu was looking absolutely the best player throughout like Split 2. And even MSI, like Hongkyu was really good. But he was the only win con, basically, for CFO. And in Split 3, CFO kind of tried to transition that strategy. And starting Split 3, they started playing more. They started playing more for Doggo, more for Junjia. Wait, oh my, Hans is just popping off here. Wait a second. Double kill for Hans and still leaves. BB is not happy. Oh my. BB is really mad. BB was the spam pinging. BB was spam pinging the Viego earlier on. Now he is spamping the Vayne. BB is not having this game. He's not having fun. Hans is not allowed to play Draven and Dogo gets it too. I'm saying, I feel like if G2 and CFO meet, which should be the finals, if they meet in the then they meet in the finals, I feel like the Draven just gonna be permaban for whoever is on red side. Let's fast forward with this game a little. Let's fast forward a little because the Caps is playing Azir and we need to watch that one. I mean, this game is like so over. The Viego is not having a great game. Team Blue gonna get the Baron. There's another kill for Hans. Killing BB. One last time. Jesus Christ, now this game is over. They're just gonna win the game. GG. Caps, Azir! Let's move on. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Bam, bam, bam. No time to waste. Caps, Azir now. Caps, Azir. Yeah, that was a GG match. That's why I was fast forwarding. Caps, Azir. And there is also Beifeng playing top lane Cassio. Caps, Azir. G2 continues their grind. I also want to check out what is the ranking right now. Because last time we checked the ranking, it was actually Skumand, the highest right now on the ladder. Let's check out what is the situation now. Is Skumand in the top 100? Let's see. Let me check that one out. Where is the Skumand? Skumand is not in the top 100. It's very Skumand. Oh, he fell a bit behind. Skumand fell a bit behind on the ladder. Skumand is right now 114th, but still a challenger. 114th on the ladder. G2 members were pretty high. The second one was BB, I think, right? I forgot who was the second one. I think tonight I might do I might try to like collect all the rankings. Wait, do you guys know this guy? I mean, yeah, I've seen the name a lot. So could be famous. Yeah, I've seen this guy a ton. Pieces dang. Played a lot of Yasuo. This guy has a YouTube channel? Damn. Is this guy streaming? Let's go to Bilibili. A little bit of a help, but Caps got the kill. Well done, well done. Where is this guy streaming? I mean, even the Bilibili videos are showing the YouTube links. I'm not even sure where this guy streams. Yeah, this guy is like the rank 1, the Yasuo. And while this happening, Caps is very happy in this game. Caps is very, very happy. Yeah, even the Bilibili page, this guy is linking the YouTube. Maybe here. Is it a Korean player who plays in the super server? That is rare. That is very rare. But maybe he's doing like a challenge or something. Has a Twitch. I'm not streaming now. Posto might just be like a fanboy. I mean, if you're Yasuo one-trick pony, you might just play this guy. This guy uploaded 2 hours ago. It might just be a fanboy, but who knows? He's from Korea. Not sure. Technically, you need to be, at least you need to have like a Chinese ID card to play on the super server. But I mean, if he's like a very famous streamer, then he can get an account. Like Nove, for example, also playing on the super server right now. Nove for you, German streamer. But you need to be in China or use a VPN. So I guess this is a fanboy. I'm kind of leaning more towards this being a fanboy. So we'll see. And we'll see how Caps does against this guy. I've seen this guy a ton in matches, but I wasn't familiar with the name. Caps goes back to lane. There's gonna be a gang coming from the Jarvan. Jarvan is kind of camping Caps, helping him out. And there's gonna be another one of those situations. And Caps gets another one. What a nice jungler he has. What a nice jungler. Caps 2 kills up. Might be getting some plates here as well. At least the wave is gonna be pushed in. And meanwhile, Obafeng got a kill. Solo ball on the tops. Wait. There's a top Tom Kench. What is that? Like to 2020? That was the last time the Tom Kench was viable. But it doesn't even really matter. Caps might just get his 3rd kill here. Oh my god. This Azir is a bit OP. Is this Faker? Is this Faker playing? Is this Faker playing on Caps' account? What's happening? Gonna be a little bit fed right now already. With that being said, Caps now, the 1v1. Never mind, the Jarvan is coming for Caps again. The grubs are gonna be available, so there might be a bit of a fight around that. But Team Red already quite leading. There's gonna be a ward, but of course the Jarvan is around. They're still gonna go for something here. Beifeng and Caps. They're just waiting in the shadows. There's another engage coming in from Liliana. Gotta be pretty low, but Caps also dishing out the damage. Has to be a bit careful here. Has to be a bit careful. There's the Jarvan ultimate coming through. Skill is gonna go to the Jarvan, and the Leona is almost dead. How is the Leona not dead just yet? Okay, the Leona finally died, but this is not a verti fight for Team Blue. Beifeng gonna get a double kill. I mean, even the Lucian gets a few plates. And this game seems a bit GG as well. It does seem like that this game is already over. Cab's got everything he wanted in this lane. Does not have still a full item, but he could be strong. Wait a second. Ultimate popped. And Cabs flashing over! Flashing over the tornado! Gonna get a solo bolo. But this guy's insane. This guy's insane. That is... They are in Shanghai. In Shanghai, that means they have 0 ping to the super server. And that's happened. That's what happens. You give 0 ping to Caps and he's gonna do things like that. Hans still playing Corky. Hans is just playing Corky. It's a Corky one trick at this point. I'm gonna be queuing up that game. I'm gonna be queuing up that game in a second. Wait, another one. There's the Ottoman. Caps does not have an Ottoman, but doesn't need it. He does not need it. Baifeng? Huh? Absolute domination coming. Absolute domination. Caps finally get the Nashers as well. With the Nashers, it's a little bit easier now. And will this Lucian also get some leads here? So for it's a 1-for-1. Can Lucian get something? Maybe with the help of this Jarvan coming down. There's the ultimate pop. The Lucian was very scared to go around then, but Jarvan gonna pick up that kill. Team Red, absolute domination here. Are we gonna be seeing an FF15 potentially? Or wait a second, oh my god, haven't considered one very important aspect. Yasuo. Halfway there to the power spike. Yasuo halfway there to 10 deaths. After that, oh geez, is this Yankos? Cap's gonna get a little low here. But nonetheless, they're just super strong. What is this Tonka's doing? Oh, we have to bring Baifeng under the turret, maybe? Another Ottoman? Caps is gonna be in the real trouble now. Up and up and up and up, but he doesn't care. Ultimate pop. He finds the way. He finds the road. And Caps gonna get another one. Oh, cut the tape, cut the tape, cut the tape. There's them calling from the Lucian. It's gonna be going down, however. The Jarvan is still around. Okay, Tomkinch might... Wait, Tomkinch versus Baifeng. And Baifeng gets this one as well. Team Red completely stomping this. I think FF15 is gonna be coming soon. I feel like this game is over. But yeah, Caps has been completely surfing this one. Just been smurfing hard. CFO still has not uploaded their reaction. I would be extremely interested if CFO is happy with the KT draw or not. I mean, for me, it looked like KT are pretty fraudulent. They had a really easy route to quarters. And their game against the TS is also, that was not the highest quality league I've seen. So I would be very interested to see what is the CFO's opinion on that draw. Oh, okay, bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a reason no one plays top lane Tom Kench anymore. This guy cannot really do too much. Oh, wait, Caps versus this Yasuo. Again on the bot side, there's a flash. Caps getting caught out, but also he's gonna flash out. As the ultimate is not hitting him. Wait, that was the Nidalee. Well, 3 men were enough to take down Caps. But as for the other lanes, it is not going too well. Another solo for Beifeng. That's not Youngest, yeah. This is the confirmation. He is not playing Secret in the Super Server. Caps coming in. 1v2. 1v2. Okay, 1v3 at this point. Okay, but at least the Jarvan is gonna be happy now a little bit. Caps already taking down the Yasuo. Going for the ultimate. Just feeding this into the Jarvan. But he's still getting the kill. Triple kill in the end for Caps. He's back, he's winning. And there's gonna be an FF for Team Blue. GG's. GG's. Now, no time to waste. No time to waste. Quickly moving on to our next game here. Or Quirky one trick. I was gonna play another one. He already beat BB in our last game that we watched from him. Already beat BB. Let's see if he can get some victories here again. Yeah, I played a few solo queue games earlier. I've seen AL members being in solo queue, but haven't in a while. Right now, G2 are the only players who are playing. It's a little bit of a G2 stream. They're already in Shanghai. They're already there. Already set up. They're just playing some games now. Practicing against the powerhouse of TS. Have they posted anything? Memento posted that playing TS in quarters, but not much besides that. Okay, wait, the match already starts with a kill here? Never mind. Never mind. Wait a second. Apparently, CFO is celebrating Kaiving's birthday. But as far as I know, Kaiving's birthday is in 2 days. I mean, I probably already 26th in China, right? No, not even. Wait, what? It's in 2 days. Why are they celebrating Kaiving's birthday today? It's in 2 days. I'm not sure if it's everywhere or not, but like, it's like bad luck. It's bad luck to celebrate birthdays early. Hans? Corky one trick. Goes in. Flashing over! Oh my god. Flashing over to get the kill into the trash. The G2 members are actually just smurfing right now. They're playing on 0 ping. Now that they are in Shanghai. And ever since then, they're just smurfing like crazy. One of these reaction times. Team Blue gonna be a little bit up ahead now. A little bit up ahead here. Alright, chat, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me know if Hans got a pentakill or something. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna be continue watching what's happening here. Be right back. Pentakill mini. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Did he die? What happened here? Was there a team fight or something? What's a lot of assists? There's a lot of assists happening. Let's have a Nocturne top. Oh. Oh, that's a Cyan. Got Doven. Doven. Kidro's Spanish coming out. Thank you for this content, no problem. I'm also very happy to watch these. It's kind of fun off the worlds. Yep, a little bit about worlds as well. Check out all the content that all the other teams posting. It was fun. I have nothing else to do in the afternoons. I mean, I could play Genshin. I was a little bit hoping that teams would not be playing today, so I can play a little bit more Genshin. But G2 is playing some solo queues, so I'm watching them. Are you streaming from China or EU? I'm using VPN. I mean the Europe. I'm using some. I have like a scuff system because as you guys know, there is no Twitch, there is no YouTube in China. So what I'm doing is I'm using a VPN on my PC. Then I'm using my Elgato to capture the screen of my PC, and I'm streaming from my laptop. My laptop is pretty strong, but it's actually getting really hot here. I just felt it's getting a little hot. Not as hot as Hans Summer's place. Okay, wait, this is the same Alice. Wait a second, is this the same Alice? Is this the same Alice that we have seen in like that one game with like a lot of T1 members? Oh my god, I'm not sure any one of you guys were there. There was like this T1 game, and there was an Alice in there who stole every single kill. Is this the same? Wait, I need to check. I uploaded a highlights video of that game. I uploaded a highlights video of that. Let me see. This is probably the most tech club. Oh, this is a different one. That's a different Alice. But this Alice also takes all the kills so far. I probably couldn't stream because they traveled to the end and didn't know their opponent. Yeah. I think the reason other teams are not playing right now is because they're either traveling or packing up or something. I mean, last night, if you remember, I even mentioned, last night the G2 was not playing solo queue. So I assumed they were packing up their stuff last night. And then Rodrigo posted that at noon they were already on the train. So I guess like they packed up their stuff, went to the train. They were like at noon on the train, so I would assume they already arrived around like 2 p.m. or something. Hans just died. Hans just died. The match might not be over. But yeah, all the teams who play today, I would assume they're packing up their stuff tonight and traveling tomorrow. I don't chat, I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. And if there's an unfortunate scenario when no one is playing tomorrow, I might finally try out the new MOBA mode in Genshin. There's already a MOBA mode on the Chinese servers, so I wanted to try it out in a while. I tried to play it last night, but like when I'm finishing streaming, it's already like 2 a.m. in China, so I couldn't find a match. Nonetheless, I want to be streaming G2 as long as they are playing. I'm pretty sure AL is also in Shanghai because they played a few games earlier today. But also, it's like getting about midnight in China, right? It's like not even midnight now. It could be like some of the teams still have scrims. Asian teams usually come online, like no, even normally, like Korean teams back in Korea. They usually start playing around like midnight. Midnight is the time when every single Asian pro comes to solo queue. So there is still a chance that, for example, like T1 maybe is still in Beijing for today. Maybe they will be playing some games later on. Yeah, I think tomorrow all the quarters teams at least should be already arriving to Shanghai. I mean, there's barely any time before quarters, because now they're like kind of like shortened it. They kind of shortened the entire worlds. So there's barely any time to like make videos and all that as well, which is a little bit sad. I always like the videos, like the quarters, semis, and especially the final teasers are always so good. Finals teasers still should have like the same amount of time to make. So G2 versus CFO finals teaser is gonna be absolutely amazing. But as for the other games, yeah, it's already on Tuesday. Man, that's close. I haven't even realized that is like very close. We have like 2 days break. We have 2 days break before we're starting quarters. That feels weird. I mean, I guess like constant action is good, but I'm kind of missing that feeling that like, oh, I'm waiting for quarters. Oh, I'm waiting for semis. I'm kind of missing the downtime, because I mean, I'm usually streaming after Worlds anyways, because that's when the people are playing. I would stream the same time. It just, I don't know, it feels so fast. This whole world feels just too fast. And by the time of in like a week, we're gonna basically be done with semis as well. Okay, Hans, oh, gonna get stand up. And he's gonna be dying here. But Team Blue has been actually not too bad. They might be getting a few more kills here. Nocturne pretty low, but Aura was able to take down the Sion. Yeah, Team Blue definitely in an advantage now. But nonetheless, at least until Tuesday, I definitely want to stream every day. After that, I'm not sure, because obviously like, there are gonna be less and less teams. There are some teams who are playing more, some teams playing less. Yeah, at least G2 is playing a lot, so I'm thankful for G2 providing me this content. As I'm saying this, Hans gonna be dodging the Sion ult, but he's already gonna be half health. Gonna be dodging the Ophelia's ult as well. But it's just so hard to kill this Sion. A little bit OP champion right now. I mean, you could see that one as well in like every single Sion game so far. This guy's a tiny bit too OP. But I think Hans got like 1 kill since that first one, right? I mean, like that wasn't a double kill at the start. That was just a simple kill. But after that one, Hans could not really find another. It's quite hard against this Sion, to be fair. with that being said, Aurora's super strong, so he should be winning this. I kind of wish Scuman would be playing more. Because he's the closest to top 100 on the ladder. So definitely would be fun to see if Scuman gets to top 100. I mean, they're just a nice feat. Okay, I was gonna be missing everything, but it doesn't matter. Still gonna get the solo ball onto the Aphelios and with the help of the Alice. So also gonna get the double kill here. That's just how it works. Good afternoon, the TS Downfall Enjoyer stream. Yes, I've already said to the stream. I got the script from Riot Games. Riot Games accidentally added me to their Signal group, so I have seen the clip. I've seen the leaks. It is gonna be CFO versus G2 in the finals. I've already seen it. Wait a second, Hans got another kill. Hans is pretty low, but he's just getting these kills now. Oh, run away! Run away! Nocturne gonna be bothering that the sun out. There's already a double for the Aphelios. Wait a second. Oh, there's even a hook onto this Nocturne, but there's gonna be still another kill for Hans. Okay, wait a second. I said that he was not having really many kills ever since the early game, but he's definitely catching up on those. Didn't know right to implement the US government. Fine, okay, someone got the reference, nice. At least someone got the reference. What is Lebrov playing Pyke again? He's playing a ton of Pyke these days. He's playing a lot of Pyke. Might be something that Hung should look into. Or maybe he shouldn't look into that. Maybe he should just let him play the Pyke. Wait, is the quadrangle for Hans? Is the quadrangle for Hans? Wait a second, there's already one. They're gonna do Atakan, which is a bit dangerous. But there, oh, never mind. There's not gonna be a quadra, but I mean, Team Blue absolutely clears everyone here. Hans playing on pretty low health bars, but doesn't matter. Nocturne jumping in with the clutch. Now the Sion is able to get away. Or is he? He should be getting away. What? What is this champion? Hello? What is this champion? Nonetheless, I mean, Team Blue should be winning this. Hans is becoming a quirky one-trick pony. What's the deal with that? Just perma spamming the quirky now. No more Vayne. No more fun champions. Yeah, Sion looks like a balanced champion. I mean, hey, T1 didn't know that. And T1 also didn't know that the driver is like an instant Sion player, so there's that. We got that kill. We take that. Okay, Hans is surely dead here. Flashing into at least to get a trade here. And even if he's down, this Aurora now gotta be gifted the triple. There's or maybe the Nocturne gonna be getting that. No, that's a triple. Triple for Aurora. And Team Blue absolutely stomping. He could at least play some Draven, hopefully. I mean, Lebrov is still playing. So hopefully that means that other G2 members are gonna be queuing up again. Hopefully. G2 already set into Shanghai. So the best they can do is play some zero ping some 0 ping server. Wait, sorry. Okay, this. Why was it that? Oh my god. I hate the cable that I'm using for my microphone now. This cable has like contact issues. It's like so hard to deal with. I'm kind of like secretly hoping that the T1 would also be playing some games today. I'm secretly hoping for some T1 games. But we'll see. We'll see if they wanna. Oh wait, Hans on the back. I'm going for the flank here, or the double for him. A few more shots needed, and it's gonna be the Aurora with a triple in the end. And he's also gonna be getting the ace. Is it GG? Is it GG now? I mean, at least Hans is gonna be pushing it to an inhibitor now. Let me check CFO's channel. CFO still hasn't uploaded their draw reaction. I honestly, I would be most interested in the CFO draw reaction. Because for me, as an outsider, I think KT is a pretty easy team. Like they looked pretty bad, not gonna lie. Even like against TS, and before that they got easier teams. So KT looked pretty bad. That's what it looks like to me. But obviously teams are screaming each other. I know that. They are hearing stories about the other teams. So I would love to see. I would love to see if CFO is happy about that KT pick or not. And this just looks like to be another slam dunk by Team Blue. Or a double for Hans. 11 kills now for him. Who's gonna get this one? Oh, once again the last goes to Aurora. Oh, but that's another. Oh wait, okay, Cyan, sure. But it's still messy victory for Team Blue again. Who's playing now? Are there any teams besides G2 who's playing? Let me check. No? So still only G2. But there's still only G2 who's playing. Hopefully they can play like one more game as a team. Like hopefully they're still queuing up for another. I mean, I would also expect some Korean teams to come to play later. But it's just they usually only start playing around midnight. So it's not that weird that they're not playing. Do you guys know if T1 has posted anywhere? If they are in Shanghai or... I mean, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. They're probably not traveling like literally right after the game. I think T1 is gonna be traveling like tomorrow. But like Genji, Hanwha and all those teams. I'm not sure if they have already traveled or not. But Hans is gonna be traveling this team into the loss, it seems like. Another almost ace for Team Blue. And there's an FF. After the third ace, there's an FF coming through. GG's. GG's. Okay, while we are waiting for a new game to start, while we're waiting for BB, Skumon Caps, or Hans to queue up again, I think Hans gonna be queuing up again. But while we're waiting for that, We can check in how Labrov is doing on the pike. We can check in to see how he's doing. This match is at like 10 minutes. So there are probably gonna be a few kills already happening. Okay. Labrov has the most kills in the team. To be fair, with the pike, that's like not super surprising. Like with the ultimate, you... Wait. He's level 4. Wait, he got 4 kills before level 6? Wait a second. What is Labrov doing here? Wait. Those are not ultimate kills. He just got like 4 kills. What is this guy doing? Almost totally read it as well. Wait, he's a menace in this game. He's an absolute menace. Only level 4. Absolutely not even... Okay, at least this one is gonna go to the Silas the double. But he still has the most kills in the team. Man, I wish I knew what happened earlier. I wish I knew what happened in the early game. It looks like Nico has 4 deaths. And there is 3 for the Ezreal, so I would assume just he got a bunch of kills in the lane. Yeah, Labrov is absolutely also popping here. And when I say this, he might just be dying, gonna be missing the stun. But the enemy is also gonna be pretty low here. This Jhin cannot really do too much. But there's a gank from the Lee Sin. Ultimate from the Jhin. Might just be GG. Jhin got a kill. And the Pike survives for now. Or is he gonna go for more? Is he gonna go for more? That is the question here. The Silas is gonna be coming down. There's the ult. Never mind. I joined the game. There's already a kill onto Labrov. Am I a bad omen? Am I just a curse when I'm watching the games? Am I just a curse? Is that what it is? I mean, back in the days in 2020, when I watched Doran, he was always feeding, and some things never change. When I'm watching these days, he also always feeds. I mean, Team Blue still doing pretty well. I don't think there's any issues here. Let's watch this one while we're seeing if G2 queues up for another one. We have a Teemo. Hey! Teemo solo kills a Cassante. Okay, please do not show this to the pro players. My crystal ball has no Teemo. My crystal ball has no Teemo. The pro players must not find out that the Teemo can win lane. Okay, the Teemo probably gonna be dead now. Something coming up. Not gonna be flashing that for Pantheon as ultimate. But that Teemo, the Teemo just gonna leave there. Okay, the Pantheon is just super strong. Wait a second. Oh, that spear hits. And the Listen is not out just yet. Gonna be jumping around almost. Oh, The Ezreal almost gets the kill. Lebrov coming down now. Has ultimate. Immediately goes for the ignite. And even if he's going out, it's still gonna be a dead Jean. Lebrov healing up, looking for another target there. At least he doesn't have the most kills now. With this one, now the Silas has 5 kills. But up until that point, it was Lebrov who had the most kills. But still looking around. Still annoying all the other champions here. He plays a lot of Pike. Might be coming against TS, who knows? I kind of hope that G2 is gonna be cooking in the TS match. Kind of hoping. I mean, TS should be a pretty fraudulent team, but I mean, even then, a little bit of cooking never too bad. This Pantheon just like constantly focusing down the Lee team. You have one more Q, maybe 2 more. And then the Pantheon is there you go. Pantheon gonna kill. So is the Silas. There's a lot of kills happening. This is once again turning into a vintage super server game. Lebrov still sticking around. Looking who to gonna be hooking the Nico. Popping the ult. But the Silas gonna be healing back up pretty fast. There is still ultimate on Lebrov. There's still ultimate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice try. Nice try. At least he tried. For some drinks. I'm just checking where is my cat. I was like, I haven't seen my cat in a while, but she's just sleeping there in one of her houses. Let me check the CFO Discord quickly. Let me check this. Where is it? There you go. Let me check the CFO Discord. Where is the draw reaction? Where is the draw reaction, CFO? It's nowhere to be found. Sunday. Going crazy here. The good old Cassante. Lebrov with another kill. I'm not sure he can get out from this though. Is the Timo just OP? Or the crystal balls? Crystal ball, no Timo predictions, just gonna be wrong. I mean, that's one way to screw over people. Just to make it so that Like just some team picks Teemo out of fun. I was kind of sad to see though that this year there is no death. Like which champion gonna be having the most deaths in the crystal ball prediction? I feel like that was such a fun thing to do. Like all the jokes about the death funds. I was really the saddest to see that one removed. But the Teemo edition is just so weird. Oh! I have news. I have news. I'm just waiting until this fight is over. Minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. Oh. The Lazarus is dead. 15 minutes ago. People have encountered Genji at the Shanghai airport. It seems that they are traveling with a plane. When you have high-speed trains, first of all. Second of all, Genji, 15 minutes ago, have arrived to Shanghai. So I assume they're not going to be playing tonight. But it's still possible that, I mean, tomorrow probably they're going to be in solo queue at the usual time. Or when was this? Maybe it was a little bit earlier than 15 minutes ago. Check. Okay, I don't know when Genji arrived. I don't know when Genji arrived. But nonetheless. What the hell is this post? Why is SpiderX posting about all eligible champions for CFO if they win Worlds? What is SpiderX knows that I don't? What does he know that I don't? Already posting about the possible like world skins for CFO. Wait, okay, bounty for Team Red. Bounty for Team Red. But there's no the Pike already coming strong. Oh wait, there's double already for Labrov. Wait, that's a Quadra. That's a Quadra for Labrov! Quadra kill for Labrov! Yeah, that's GG. Boost for G2 as well. I mean, I would assume it's like for every single Coder's team, but it's just kind of funny. The Pi Quadra, the dream scenario. Labrov Pike is ready. Ready against TS. LeBron James. Have you guys seen, like a few days ago, they posted that LeBron retired? But LeBron was like a League of Legends player with just the name LeBron and it got to first spot on the Reddit. There's another one. Another one incoming. Team Red is too afraid now. Team Red is too afraid of the LeBron bike. Let me check if there's anyone playing right now. It doesn't seem like to be the case. G2 might have went to sleep. G2 might have went to sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. They need to be ready for even more scrims tomorrow. Is it GG here? Okay, doesn't seem like they wanna go for the end. After midnight, they in bed. Yeah, G2 is not really staying up too late. But might be the time. Might be the time for T1 to come online. Wait a second. Okay, this game is not over. The main carry, the pike, is down. And Jin might be getting a few kills here. Unless Cassante does Cassante things. Never mind. Never mind. I hope at least when this game is over. I have no idea if there would be any more games they're watching tonight or not. I mean, it doesn't really look like the other G2 members would queue up, but we'll see. But at least until this game is over, I just really hope that CFO would upload their reaction, man. Like, I am just so interested to watch the CFO reaction. Because that's like the biggest mystery for me. I don't know if they're happy about KT or not. After screaming against them, I would assume a few times. It goes again for me. For me, it just looks like that KT was probably the easiest one from like the ones that CF could draw. Maybe besides TS. I feel like TS and KT were the easiest teams to draw in like quarters. Definitely G2 and CF 100% got the easier opponents. I mean, G2 couldn't get KT, so for them 100% the easiest option was TS. Even though they already lost to them once. I feel like that is still like one of the easier ones they could have gotten. But as I'm saying this, there's a few more keys for... Sure, this game is ending, right? Sure, this game is ending. I mean, oh, Silas, not necessarily gonna be going to use that Nico ultimate. However, the remaining members gonna be healing back up. I'm gonna be taking down the remaining members too. And that's finally looking like a GG. It's finally looking like a GG. GG's. So yeah, I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes to see if anyone is queuing up. But if not, then I might say goodbye to you guys and continue it tomorrow. We know that the G2 is in 100% in Shanghai. We know that Genji 100% in Shanghai. Like we have seen posts about that. That all of them have arrived. Genji arrived later, so I don't think that they would necessarily start playing right away. But I mean, tomorrow 100% they already should be playing. I just don't know when teams are traveling. I mean, Genji was already qualified, so they could have traveled a bit earlier. Oh, this is G2. Wait, this is G2. Look. They went with the train. Very based. Train lovers. People have found G2 going to the train station. Just walking up there. Very based train enjoyers. I'm gonna notification. Huh? I got a Discord notification, but like I don't see where. Did CFO upload a new video? No, they haven't even. What? Trades in China are ProChamp. That's true. I haven't been in China, but I heard how great they are. I mean, I'm blessed with trains. I've never been to the US. I've never been to anywhere in the Americas. When I'm in Japan, trains are a little bit expensive, but absolutely amazing. I mean, even in Europe, European trains are also pretty good. Not always the fastest, and Deutsche Bahn not always on time, but like we still have it so much better than anywhere in America. Yeah, I also love traveling with trains because on the trains you know, especially like overnight trains. I love overnight trains because I don't need to book a hotel. Like for example, when I went to Cologne for Gamescom, I booked like 15 hours of train. I didn't need to book any hotels. Hop on the train, slept on the train, attended Gamescom, and as soon as it was over, hopped on the train, again 15 hours, slept there, arrived home. No hotels, nothing. It is very comfy, has charging. I can like use my laptop. I don't like planes because, I mean, it's not like I don't like planes, but like planes have always like so small seats, and I've never flown with like business class or first class. I've never been. I've only ever been to economy, but like there's just so little space there to use your computer. You know, on the train you have all the space. You can chill a little. Just like use your laptop normally. You can even have a mouse out if you want. Just so chill. Yeah, it looks like there is no more games tonight. G2 seems to be sleepy sleep. Quid is playing. But I assume he's playing on Korea. I mean, let me check, but I'm fairly certain Quid is playing on Korea. Maybe he stayed in China, who knows? Okay, let me bring this up here. Yeah, Quid is now playing on Korea. So everyone, is there any match history you guys want to check? Is there any match history you want to check? Is there any anything you want? Because if not, then that would be today for the games. It does look like we are not really going to be getting more. Maybe there would be some else later on, but I think that's a good amount for tonight. I don't want to just wait here for 2 hours and then see if any team randomly would just join solo queue. So there is no account you guys are interested in. I think I showed everyone. T1 hasn't played today, I'm fairly certain. We have all seen these games. Yeah, so if there is nothing else, then thank you very much for watching today's stream. It is a little bit shorter, but I wasn't even sure that I can stream today. I thought every single team is just gonna travel to Shanghai and just, I don't know, eat some hot pot and just chill for the night. I wasn't expecting any games to happen. But there were some games. There were some games. We have seen some caps carries, which is fun to see. We have even seen Lebrov carries, which was also pretty nice to see on the pike. But nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. I already said my thoughts about the draw. Personally, a lot of people are saying that the draw is a little bit bad. I've seen a lot of people being like, I don't like this draw. Because, like, why do we have Genji, Hanwha in the quarters? But you have 4 LCK teams. It's like, there was like almost no chance that we get only, like, there was almost no chance that we get like 4 LCK teams in like the 4 quarter matches. And if that happened, there would have been a chance to have like an all Korean semis and finals, which is, I think that's less hype. So even if the semis are gonna be a little bit stompy, because let's be honest, probably from the way it looks, probably the semis are gonna be a little stompy. Even if that's the case, at least we're getting into regional matches, which is really fun. At least for now, there is no region kill for the LPL. And again, for the LCK, it was bound to happen. Like 4 teams and 4 quarter matches, there was like a pretty high chance that it happens. But nonetheless, I think overall, I like this draw. G2, I feel I got a pretty good one. CF got a pretty good one. That's all I care about. And let's talk more about it tomorrow. There are gonna be more games to watch. Hopefully teams are gonna be arriving to Shanghai already. So there's gonna be more teams to watch there. There's gonna be a lot more fun awaiting us. And yeah, thank you everyone who watched today. Thank you everyone who chatted today. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.